Hi. So this year's been extremely weird. It's been a horrible year, actually. I've lost some friends. I've almost lost my dad to the coronavirus. Been working from home here in my apartment. I've been cooped up since March. And the worst part of all is that there's no end in sight. More terrible things could happen or may happen in the future to people I know, myself, who knows. It's been a very hard year, and it's been very hard to get used to this new life too. Going out with masks, and there's no inconvenience at all. It's just that it's so strange, and what a weird new world we live in right now. A world also that involves no traveling for me, that's my passion. I think that's my first true passion is traveling. I mean, nothing else comes close to it. Taking that away from me has been kind of like really not disturbing, but very. It feels like at this point in my life, time is very precious. You want to spend it doing the things you love the most, as much as possible, and being put on hold has been kind of like rough in the sense that, wow, this is 1 year that I cannot do anything, and I don't know how many more years I'll be able to do things. Like I say, travel is my passion. My mom always encouraged me to travel to places, and not so much the same places all the time. She always told me, like, go see new places. I mean, venture out. If you could do it with friends, even better, but if not, just do it. And since I was a little kid, my parents and I, myself, we always went someplace every year, at least once. And that kind of passion and discipline, or whatever you want to call it, stay with me into my adult years. And traveling has really been like most enjoyable activity that I could possibly do for myself, and not just new places. I even going back to old places. Still great. But this year's been rough. This year's been really seriously rough and bad, and it's made me think a lot. And one of the things that I got left to do is just follow my passions as much as possible from this point on, because time is precious, life is precious, and it's short. And you gotta move on. You gotta keep moving, I think, and follow your passions if you can, as much as possible. So, even though this year has been basically been put on hold by myself and a lot of other people, I think hopefully next year I'll go back to the traveling. Another thing that I like about traveling is that I like, if the places are like really nice and I really like them, I like to provide the content to people and say, look, check this out. I did, I took these pictures, I did these videos in this place. Check this place out. And my biggest pleasure is like people saying, okay, oh wow, I saw your pictures, I saw your video, and I would really like to go to that place. That to me is the ultimate reward when it comes to providing content to people over the internet, like to friends or whatever. And they say, oh yeah, I want to go there. Wow, that to me is the biggest reward I could possibly get when I put out content about my travels and where I go. And hopefully, with each year that I'm trying this, I'm hopefully improving in my photography and my videos, and doing justice to the places that I've gone and to the places that I will go. And there's so many places to still go to, and I can't wait. And hopefully, I'll be able to resume pursuing my passion next year. This year I think is shot for everyone. I think travel is going to be really weird, if there's any. I think things won't get back to normal probably, hopefully, sometime next year. Probably late spring, early summer. Things may go back to normal as far as the travel thing goes. But there's decisions that I gotta make between now and then. It's like, when do I plan my travel? I usually start around this time to scope out, check out places that I wanna see if maybe I can go to, and start planning and looking at the places and the hotels and the transportation and how they go about it. And I'm kind of like hesitant because make plans for next year, because the way things are going, it's like you never know. It's been kind of rough to predict. This year I had all my travel plans canceled. I had tickets, hotel reservations, places to go, and that just fell through. Understandable. So I don't want to go through that again, of the cancellations and the hassles. And so I'm kind of like wondering when would be a good time to make travel arrangements for next year. I wonder, will it be when I usually do it next month in September? That's when I usually do my reservations for the following year, summer and everything. Or should I wait longer? Doesn't matter. I mean, it's kind of hard to make travel plans. The only good thing about it is that I've been given credit for my airline tickets that I had to cancel. Well, the airline canceled, and then they gave me the credit. And the hotels, also the ones that I prepay already, gave me the credit. So it kind of like narrows it down to I have to literally almost make the same plans that I was going to do this year. It's going to be the same plans for next year. So it makes it a little bit easier knowing that I already got prepaid hotels and it's flights and stuff. So, but the thing is, I don't know when to commit to the new plan to make the final purchase of tickets and hotel reservations, because I don't know how long this is going to last, and just going through that hassle of canceling travel plans and stuff is so depressing, so unfulfilling. It was like something was taken out of me, and I had to do all that. And a whole year of not traveling for me is like torture. Literally, is the reason that I probably do whatever I do, work and do things. It's just so I could take time off every year, 2 or 3 weeks at a time, go out there. There's so many places to go. There's so many places I've not yet visited. And yeah, I can't wait till I could finally get to travel again and get to create content from those travels. Because I find it very neat to inspire people to travel by providing them content about the places and their reactions, and it's very fulfilling and pleasant. So hopefully I'll be able to do that next year again. But this time next year, instead of this boring video, you'll be seeing all kinds of like content from wherever the places that I'm planning to go to. Can't wait to play those games that I play, where you guys get to guess where I am and stuff. That's fantastic. So till then, hopefully this will be the last boring video you guys will see from me. So till then, stay safe, stay healthy, keep moving, and if you can, keep traveling. Later.